Hello guys, welcome to the long-awaited digital skills acquisition program with Ike Motivate. Before we just go right in, let's just say a word of prayer. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, thank you, Heavenly Father, for the grace to implement this, oh Lord God. I pray that for everyone who's seeking financial freedom through honorable measures, oh Lord God, I pray that you grant their heart desires and then you show them your light. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started.
All right, you're welcome. Let's get started. Firstly, I'd like to thank God once again for the opportunity to handle this course. We'll be talking about digital skills, and I'm going to be giving you every resource, every asset you need to start right now for free and start making money, right? So we know that acquiring digital skills is critical for youth in the digital connected world because it allows them to fully participate in society and access new age opportunities. And then it helps you to get high income jobs and can also lead to high earning potentials. And then it helps you become financially stable and allows you to start your own business and become entrepreneurs, which can give you control over your financial future. Next slide. Now we're talking about the law of attraction, and I want you to pay close attention to this. You see, the results in life are a direct factor of your beliefs, which are governed by what you see as truth and your constant predominant thoughts and related actions. So that stuff that you constantly see in your mind, that would be the road that would be the roadmap for your success in life. See, my pastor said, some people say, if you don't plant anything, you will not see anything. Actually, if you don't plant anything, you will see something. And what you see is weeds. Weeds will grow where you do not plant anything. That's why it's important that you have the mindset of someone who plans. Planning is imperative to your success. Okay, so the highway to success is your belief in the ability of God in you, which is faith. Everything outside faith in this world is selfishness, doubt, and fear. The usual confession. What are your words like? What do you say? Are you the kind of person that says, almost Sapa won't kill me? You see, those are your confessions. You see, when we want to achieve someone like me now, I want to get a house. That's one of my recent goals. When I think, when I pray, when I meditate, I see a beautiful place. I see structures. I see ideas relating concepts that would help me actualize this dream. Not so long ago, I started having this vision, and suddenly the whole world, the universe, is making little efforts to make all of this come together. One of my friends from university, she's in the real estate business. He has been giving me a lot of resources and choices of houses and how much it estimatedly cost. Recently, my dad added me to a house, a real estate group where we drop houses for sale. 2 days ago, my friend made me the co-founder of his already existing real estate business. And I know with all this, because of my mind, that has been my predominant thoughts. And that is why those things are coming to me. So I knew that when I started this digital skills 2019, my predominant thought was to acquire digital skills and work remotely. That was my whole vision and goal, and I implemented it every day for 3 months. Every night I wake up from around 1:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. and I will watch videos and I will learn. I will do my research and I will learn. You see, that was my to-do list. You see, that was my to-do list. And the Bible says in Habakkuk 2 verse 2, it says, write your vision down, make it plain so that anyone who sees it will be able to run with you. Then your written and implemented goals, which is what I just said. And of course, carryover is permitted on really justifiable occasions. Well, basically, me, I hate carrying over. I notice that anytime I write down a goal, because you convert your vision into steps, which are like goals. So what am I supposed to do? Like recently, this my month, this January, my one of my goals is to monetize my website. So I put in actual goals. I say, okay, you know my business, this one, that, this one, that. You see, your actual goals, you're supposed to write them down, itemize them. You see, these are the ways to success. And I have a quote here for you. It says, if you believe that you're a successful person, say to yourself, I am a success. Can you do that right now? Yes, you are a success. So whatever you set your mind to achieve, gravitate towards you, and it happens faster when you have multiple mindsets on a definite course. Meaning that if you have a team of people coming together, having the same mindset to achieve a definite course, you will definitely achieve it faster. And this is imperative to one of my two best scriptures, which was in the Old Testament about the Tower of Babel, when God Himself said, look, the people have one language, and nothing they set out to do would be impossible unto them. So you see the power of when people come together to achieve great things. So this is the law of attraction. Your predominant thought and your constant meditation. You want to be a billionaire, you need to learn to speak like a billionaire. Okay? So now I'm going to take you to the table of contents for the entire digital skills acquisition, which will go from branding to social media management, UI UX, video editing, motion graphics, 3D animation to the animation, copywriting, web design development, and my special offer. Okay, so bear with me, you might have some basic understanding of some of these, but for the purpose of clarity, I just have to include one of these, and you definitely learn from all of this. So what is branding according to the dictionary? Branding is the process of creating a strong, positive perception of a company, its product or services in the customer's mind by combining such elements as logo design, mission statement, and a consistent theme throughout all marketing communications. For me, my personal definition of branding is a consistent show of quality that produces a feeling of competence in your prospect or your client. For example, look at these two websites right here. Just taking a look at this, you will know, okay, if you say, okay, yes, you're looking for a company and you check out these two websites, obviously you feel like you can trust the contents that are being shown here. This already looks very spammy. And look at here, these are some big companies in the name of branding and looking better. They actually went ahead to implement a logo change. Are you seeing this? This was the old Airbnb logo, and now look at the recent ones. So branding is very, very key. It has some emotional implications to your clients. Colors are important. Your aesthetics, the hierarchy, how you arrange things, you see. And in the resources that I'll give you, you're going to have all these things I said. You're going to learn them: aesthetics, beauty, branding, and everything. So let's get started. Okay. So the next slide. It says, what good branding does is to speak of you in the mind of your prospects as approachable and partially trustworthy. Okay? Partially trustworthy because someone like me now, I know out there are people, scammers, who have beautiful sites just like this one, but then they are scams, right? But if a scam site looks like this, it's easier for you to run away, right? That's why I use the term partially trustworthy. So when it comes to branding, what are the questions that you should ask? Questions you should ask and answer if you want to start a new brand going forward from everything I'm going to give you right in this asset compilation. You see, who are you and who do you want to be? Let's say as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, as a brand, as a company, or an employee. Who are you and who do you want to be? Those are the questions. So who are you? What are your hobbies? What are your character? What are people appreciated you for? Say, guy, you can be good at this, or guy, I think there's light for you in this, or you are good at this. See, what are those things? Who are you personally, deep down? What are your tolerances? What do you think that you can produce? See, these are the first questions you ask when you want to create a brand. Then what makes you unique? That is another premeditation. And then what is your selling point? For Coca-Cola, the selling point is refreshing, right? Happiness in a bottle. When you open that Coca-Cola can and you hear that whoosh sound, like, oh, right, so refreshing. So, and finally, why should people patronize you? What makes you unique? Now, people choose to patronize you because they have faith in your brand, can identify with your personality, or have a strong emotional connection to you. Praise the Lord. All right. So next, positioning. What is positioning from the dictionary? It's the act of putting somebody or something in a particular position, right? For me, positioning is being at the right place at the right time. How do you position yourself for success online? Asking the right questions is imperative, very important. Okay? Understanding times and seasons, right? Taking account and advantage of trends is imperative. Innovation is imperative. And looking out for partners is imperative. I shared the scriptures with you already about the power, during the period of the Tower of Babel, when the Lord God confused the language of the people because of the potential, the potency of people coming together to achieve this. So partnerships, working with people, very important, right? Have an example of comedians. See, many of them, when they have shows that they charge 1 million and all of that, most times basketball doesn't pay movie. You see, because that's how they work, that's their system. And when Bobby has his own show, he calls basket mouth, and that's how he doesn't pay them. They don't pay themselves to work. They just turn up for themselves. You see, those are partnerships, strong, intimate partnerships, right? Praise God. And I pray that God will get you the right people in the right space in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. All right. Selling, according to the dictionary, selling is any transaction in which money is exchanged for goods and services, right? But for me, selling is the art of making people locate you with their hands raised of screaming, I want to buy. You see, selling is the art of making people locate you with their hands raised up, screaming, I want to buy. How can you achieve this? See, there are systems around this, and many of that is called lead magnets. Lead magnets, right? And you will learn more of that going forward with me. Alright, so 3 bullet points for online sales. 1, have a rich understanding of the prospect desires and pains, right? And do more than the average. Secondly, be helpful. Customer satisfaction is more important than profit making. Remember, word of mouth referrals are one of the fastest sources of additional income. Finally, patience is gold. Desperation kills your class, your quality. You see, you're not a small boy or a small girl. You see, it raises suspicion and doubt. When you're anxious, see, a client is not your source. But before I get there, when you're anxious, a client asks you about something, then you now tell him the price. Then maybe the client is busy doing something. Then you are not like, maybe this client no wrong. Then you now go back and message him. He has not replied though. Say, but I will reduce the price more again. And after a while, you now go back and say, hello, are you there, sir? No, you don't do that. See, a client is not your source. Your source was the system that brought the client to you in the first place. Be glad about that system and don't be eager to convert a lead, right? Because it kills your class, it raises suspicion. And besides that system, one of those systems is called lead magnet. But beside your system, beside business, let God Almighty be your source, right? Because even those lead magnet may fail, but God will never fail. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. All right. So now let's get started to the course immediately. Right here, I'm going to show you step by step practical examples teaching you branding, and I hope this video doesn't take too long. Let's say next 10 to 15 minutes we are out of here, right? So you know what skill acquisition is, right? And here you can see that your laptop or smartphone can make you 1 million every month from the comfort of your home and I'm a testimony to this. So let's get started with branding. All right. So it's going to get tougher. It's going to get tougher as we go. From the basics, you might have some understanding of what we're going to do, but then it's going to get tougher as we go. So just stay tuned, right? And that's why I got you, because I've done everything here to make it really easy for you. So let's get started. So branding. As a startup business or brand, take a huge chunk of the initial branding and design expenditure by doing it yourself. I tell you the truth, you don't want to start paying graphic designers to design flyer for you, to design this for you. Anytime you have maybe a new project, an idea you want to implement, you now pay graphic design 5K, 6K, this and that. As a startup, you can cut down some of those costs. And one of the popular tools that you can use, either phone or laptop, right, is canva.com. And I'm sure many of you know canva.com, but many of you don't know postermyworld.com. So I'll just run this. For some of you who might know canva.com, there's a lot you're going to learn. So I'll just run this and show you instances of how you can use canva.com, right? So all the links here are clickable. So you can definitely get this slide, or can just if you don't want to get this slide, because I might be sending this slide, you can just be copying the links on your own personal notes, and then you can run away with them. Okay, so this is canva.com. Let's start. For instance, I'm a new brand and I pair myself as maybe a food brand, right? A food brand. So I think the first thing that would speak for me should be my logo. And right now, I'm not in the mood to pay anybody 5K to design a logo for me, right? Create a design. Okay, create a design. Instagram post square. That's the 4x4, the absolute square. This is the standard for the logos, right? They want a logo in a rectangle box or stuff like that, right? You want in a perfect square. So Instagram and 1080 pixel. Click in Iyke logo, right? Or logo free, or free logo, right? Okay, more results with logo. Okay, just want to scroll down and then look for something that will fit your brand. For instance, this Olivia Studio, not bad at all for a logo, a free one, right? Francisco Andre Jewelry Store. This is not so bad for a logo. So let's do this. This is the jewelry brand. Just want to make this a little bigger, drag it, centralize this, shift to, you can also do all of this on mobile phone. Okay, move this downwards a bit and increase the size also, right? Put this in the center. So I want to take this down a bit. right? And here you have a pretty cool standard logo. Like, you should have been paying a 5k for this, actually centralize this, actually, right? So once you're done, you just want to click here and click on download PNG suggested, yes, and then you click on, sorry, okay, just downloaded these and it's looking pretty cool, right? It's looking pretty cool, right? I was looking to see if Canva, they've changed from being really nice and starting to request payments on their free logo creation. But you see, I was able to download that and I didn't see any watermark, whatever. I'll just do the same with this to confirm this. So this download, okay. Oh, all right. So it's still working, it's still free, and it's still really nice. All right. So let's go to the next one. So you can always use Canva, and we might still come back here because there's something more that you really don't know about Canva. Then the next, poster my wall. Postermywall.com. Also available for phones and laptops, right? So now just search, since we already started a jewelry brand, let's say you want to create a sales flyer for a jewelry brand. Look at this. This is pretty cool already. Yeah. It's pretty cool. This is quite feminine. Okay. Jewelry brand. What? Do you know what jewelry? Alright, let's just work with this. It's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. Not so much I need to do as regards editing, unless you want to, of course, maybe change the images and use yours. Some places you can get free images, pexels.com. You can get on splash.com too. Splash.com. You can get free images that are copyright free for you to use. So all you just want to do is search for jewelry, and yeah, jewelry. It's the same thing. Jewelry. To understand Black as Africa is popular, and this is also important that anytime you're making searches, you understand the keywords. Keywords are very, very important when it comes to search terms. Right? When it comes to search terms. Right? So you can just download whatever you want to use. Okay, so it's downloading. Right? So these are all cool shots of Black people and jewelry. right? Black people, jewelry. All right. So let's get back in. Let's see. But this one they have watermark. This one the watermark is compulsory. Let's you want to patronize them. But what I usually do when I was using this was just to go to this element, add shape, right? Maybe postermyword.com, written small at the bottom. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, right? To support the brand, not bad at all. So you just want to drag this and put it over this, right? And change the color and make it black, right? Or make it the color of, make it something like this, yeah. Make it something like this, right? So that you can just hide that stuff a little bit, and, right? And maybe you can edit this, make yours maybe a 10% discount, right? And then you can add text and maybe add your own brand name. Let's say, add my website. Scale it, then just add somewhere here, You can add your logo and stuff. And when you're done, you just want to download free, yes. So another thing you could do as regards the copywriting, right? You can just on your phone or laptop, wherever it is, it's still going to have a very high quality. Just want to edit. See, it's not even showing anymore here. It's not showing anymore here. Okay. So what I do is to just put something over it, maybe a full black or whatever. You can do that, or you can just come and crop it, and then save a copy. Right. So now, so you get what I'm trying to say. You just crop it. You can crop it. You're following your laptop and then cut out, because the watermark is always at the bottom left for postermyword.com. All right. So let's move to the next. So industry standard paid graphic design tools. Okay. So these are videos that I watched to learn graphic design from the beginning, and I used Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. I got them from Computer Village, so it's a paid tool. Okay, but it's industry standard. Okay, and it works with laptop. So if you have a laptop, you just want to follow these courses that I've dropped here, right? That's for Photoshop, and this is for Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so also YouTube, a lengthy YouTube video, many hours. But like I told you, how I did mine, I actually just, what's all this? You get the point anyway. So that's that about that. Then let's go to the next course. Next course here will be social media marketing and management. Of course, social media is undeniably the most powerful marketing tool out there in our time. Social media stands for social media marketing. SMMA stands for social media marketing agency. It's a business that helps other companies and organizations with their social media marketing efforts, such as creating content, managing social media accounts, and running advertisement campaigns. Then this source I'm going to show you are like the best online when it comes to free courses, right? This guy has been on YouTube advertising this course, and it's totally free. I think he makes his money from YouTube, but then the course is say start and run grow your agency from $0 to $10,000 a month in 90 days, right? Which is also 3 months, right? So with this, she's going to share everything with you. This week one, these are different videos, right? So you just keep watching. Week one, welcome sales website and VSL funnel, okay, text and email automation. This is great stuff here, right? The term UI is user interface and UX is user experience. They are similar, but they are not the same thing. To understand the concept, before a web designer or developer codes or create a complete website, the UI UX team should have created and tested the concept as a prototype, and the prototype is handed over to the web developer or designer. And I have some examples of some of the ones I did by myself. Right, this was the first one. I was paid 100K for this. I think this was in 2021. Yeah, and these are some of the later ones that I did. See, and I'll just show you an example. This was like the earliest one before I started to get paid. I did this for my sister's business. I did like a website for like a loan company, right? So it's just about creating frames and then connecting them. Just for instance, just like this frame right here, I just have it in a box like this, and then let me just make it look a little bit nice again. And maybe I have like this in a box. Let's just change this color, make it dark like this. Okay, so let's see this. This is like a frame right now, right? This is a box. And then let me just group this, edit this, right? So this is like this and this. This is what this is all about, right? Then I'll just come here and then prototype. Once I click prototype, it's supposed to allow me to add wires, adding wires, right? Adding wires. You can see all these wires are being added, right? So I can't add wire because I've not made this a frame. So let's just make this frame selection, right? And then I can be able to add wire. Make this also a frame. Then I can be able to add wire. So now I'm going back to design. And let's say this is the second frame. Let's just make it look a little bit different. So what that wire that I added was that if this was a button and this was the first frame, and then I click this button, right? I click this button. The wire I added from here to here is supposed to make this move from here to here. So it's like showing a real life example of how all the buttons and everything would be moving like in real life. So what you just do is to just give this file to the developer, and then they will see codes here. Are you seeing codes? These are codes. So then they don't have to design all this color, frame size, and all of that. All you just do is just give them this file, and that's how they pay your job as a UI UX developer. So for you to test everything you have done, you just click on this play button here, and it takes you, press R to restart. So this is it. For instance, click on this button, need a business loan. Okay, so slowly, really slow. I try to prepare for this, and also make this, hope that this is showing. Okay, so let's just use this that's showing already. This is one of the paid ones that I did. See, it's looking really better. See, you need the feature. This I did for like a music brand, like a music brand. So this is just showing us like what the website would be in real life. What the website would be in real life. Yeah, this was like one of the earlier. This was one that was paid 100K for, right? And then these are like one of the recent ones I did. One of the recent ones I did. Bit screen. Nope. Bit. Yes. Better. Okay. So this is like the home page. This is like one of the recent ones I did. Right. So just click here. This is just like an example. Right. Click on media. Click on events. Right. Get tickets. Right. Proceed. Right. Payment options. Right. So one thing I like about this, like now when I get here, I can't actually do any further thing. I can't design because I'm not asked to design PayPal. But that's the beauty about UI UX. You just have to make it come alive to an extent that the users can actually, okay, no, okay, this is this. You don't need to go so far with all the frames. You just need to make something work out nice. This is another one I did recently for like a client. I did for UI for Figma redesign, right? And at this time, I've gotten so advanced that I could work better with time. I designed the job that's supposed to take me 1 month to design. I designed one of these in 4 hours. I'm serious, in 4 hours. And Figma, which is a tool that I use, is absolutely free, and you can. I dropped the link for the videos I used to learn this Figma UI UX design from scratch, right? So this is the interfaces, this is the frames, and once you click on this play button, it takes you here, so you can actually interact with them. So this is how UI UX is. And let me just show you some screenshots of some of my payment for my client, right? So Figma payment, right? So I created a domiciliary account. It was 5K. I did that in 2021. I think so I can collect money in dollars and in pounds, right? Money in dollars and in pounds. So this is one of the payments. This is £270. When you convert it to dollars, which was why I received it, it was $253. And all these other ones too are all screenshot. This one I won't show you because my client's ID is here. I don't want to start. This is £100 with $132. And many of these are part payment, right? I have 9 plus. Many of these are part payment. Okay, see them here, right? Get this one. It's £55. See, so how it works is that my client will pay me 50% upfront payment first, and then they pay the 50% later. Most of them I allow them to pay in 3 installments. They are the ones that have gotten like a closer relationship with, like this Mr. Tochuku guy now. You see 50, 50, 60 here. You see, so 54, right? So these are real life payments, right? Many of my clients are from the UK. You see, we're using pounds rates to calculate our stuff. So this is real stuff. Okay, so I've given you this right here. Watch these two videos. You will learn how to do all of this from scratch, right? UX. So let's go to the next. Video editing. Video editing is the process of manipulating and rearranging video shots to create a new work, right? So an example, either for phone or laptop, you can use this cap wing for phone or for laptop, right? So let me just show you a quick example how you can start making money as a video editor, designing professionally with your phone or your laptop without having to pay any tool. I use the premium to I use a premium to Premiere Pro. I got it from Computer Village. I paid for it. So let me just show you the example, which is Capwing. Okay, so this is an online editor, meaning that you need to be connected to the internet to actually use this. I really like this because it's really simple to use and it's interesting, very interactive. But every other one I selected for you, they're also simple to use. Did you know that Canva.com that we use is also a video editor, like a really good one? And this is the how-to video, how to use it. So if you're not getting this presentation, you can start copying these links now. This one too, video pad editor. This is only for laptop, right? And it's also pretty standard and pretty easy to use. It just looks like my traditional Premiere Pro, which is the one I got from Computer Village, Lagos, Nigeria, right? So let's just see. And now this is the cap wing I recently landed upon. They're just asking questions, blah 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 blah. Just let's keep all of that and just start a new project, right? So for the record, this Capwing is an intuitive video editor, perfect for those with zero editing experience. The tool works in browser, which means that you can use it on a computer, laptop, or a phone as long as you have a stable internet connection. It also means that you don't need to have a powerful computer because it's software that runs on the cloud. Within the free version, you can export only 3 videos per month without a watermark. So no watermark, 3 videos per month. A video must be 250 MB or shorter than 30 minutes. If you decide to upgrade it, then you have to pay $24 per month. So 3 videos, let's say 60K per video, has 61, 21, 80. Even if you don't pay for anything, see by the time you do 3 videos for a client and you get 180K, for you to pay $24 out of the 180K for you to do more jobs wouldn't even be a problem with you without watermark. That's if you don't have a laptop. But if you have a laptop, I advise that you go for this video video editor, which is the one I want to show you. Its landing page right here. Or you just need to just download for Windows. This one is meant for Windows, but this is how it looks, right? So this is how it looks. So just cut and paste. It's the same thing with this one, but let me just do a quick instance for you right here. So straight up, you can start editing even while the video is still loading, right? So video editing, what do you want to do? Okay, I like this beginning part, or at this end I was coughing and I don't want that coughing part to show, so I just want to cut it out. So what will I do? Just click on this split layer, and then then click on the split layer again, and then this is the part that I was coughing, so I'll just click delete, and then I'll join this part of it together. Oh, it's really looking nice right now. And then okay, I just want to add some text over it, right? Okay, how about I want it to glow? I want the text to glow, so I'll just say okay, Iyke, of course I'll say Iyke, the so big. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller. Maybe reduce the text size to 30, right? Then say Iyke the digital entrepreneur, right? Okay. Then I just put this somewhere here, right? And it's looking good already, right? Okay, and just keep playing, and then maybe I want this a subtitle. I can just add that here automatically, right? Then when you want to add more videos, you can just drag another video and drop over it, right? Or you can just import, right? And images, audio, sounds, you can just keep dragging. Do I have any audio, for instance? There's an audio here, right? Just drag and drop. So it's just like every other basic. Then let's say transitions. Let me split here. So okay, the audio is there. Then let's say transitions, right? Transitions. The transitions are like to make it like move and do some. Right now I don't have a stable internet connection because I'm at my sister's house. If not, this should have been really fast and smooth. So once you just drag and drop it, it just comes in, and then it does all the swoosh movement and all of that. So this is pretty cool, really beautiful for the online one. You have a laptop, just get this one, and I put the tutorial video for each one of them. So even this one with the laptop, you can also watch the tutorial from beginning to the end. Yeah. So at that time when I started, like I told you, I started midnight, and for me to cut away the data expenses, the data cost, what I was doing was I was doing ninth plan. I think it was Insta 406 hash for MTN. So I will use, was it 200 naira to get 2 gig, and I was doing that for 3 months. So it helped me to cut down the cost watching lengthy videos like 25 minutes, 1 hour, 5 hours, 10 hours video. So that's that for video editing. So for me, this is the tool I use officially, Premiere Pro. I got it from Computer Village, and if you look at it, you notice that it's similar to the one I showed you with Wap King, right? So let's move on while that loads. Okay, so these are Canva. Also, it's a good video editor too. So, and I put the how-to video too right here so that you can actually watch it and implement it also. But let's go on to the next. Next is motion graphics. motion graphics. And let me just show you an example of motion graphics using my own portfolio on my own website, right? Still loading. Okay. So this is my website, portfolio motion graphics. This is the Canva video that I told you about. Canva video editor. Okay. Sorry for the slow loading and all of that. Okay. So you can see that it's also quite similar to the one that we used. When you're watching a video and the video quality is poor like this, all you need to do is just come to these settings, click on quality, increase it to, let's say, 720, and then the picture will become clearer and better than it is. When you're watching something that you really don't want, the write-ups are not important, you just want to see what they're doing and you want to save your data, you can also come here too and reduce the quality and then to drop the quality back for you. So motion graphics, this is an example of motion graphics. I used this to collect 60K recently from 3 of my clients last year ending. This is an example of the one I did for my church. I didn't collect any money for this. Okay. Sorry for the internet loading. It's quite very slow. So for the Premiere Pro, the one I use officially for video editing, right? Just like you look at the interface, you notice it is similar to the ones that we've been using. So what I just do, okay, this is the motion graphics. Let's play this one. Let's leave that one. Okay. So all I just do, let's do an example right here. Okay, so just drag and drop it here. So this is the video. You can add text, press C to cut, press V to go back, drag it up, differentiate it, add sound, add effects, and all of that. See, it just looks pretty similar to the one that we just did right now, right? So that's it. So that's video editing, adding text and all of that. So easy money with your laptop or your phone, right? So that's just normal video editing, but motion graphics is a bit advanced, and I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Sorry, Adobe After Effects. This one. So get the job done. Okay. So this is just an example of motion graphics that I use my phone. So while that's loading, I can take this away. I've opened so many windows at the same time, and that's why all this is happening. So what else? Let's go back to our presentation. Okay, so that's motion graphics for you. This is the top two industry recommended tools for motion graphics. Motion graphics, I really did a lot of search for you guys to get the ones that are free, and the one I could get and I guarantee is this um DaVinci Resolve. So it's finally back. So if you notice, the voiceover is not like a real person. All I did was use one tool. You can hear me to request the name of the tool on my phone. I just type what I want her to say or him to say, and then they say it, and then I just implement it in the video just like an audio. So this is motion graphics for you, like just seeing beautiful things fly around and all of that. It's very popular in the industry, and people request for this. So that's motion graphics, and this is my website, the Motivate World, right? By the time you'll be watching, maybe it will be looking a little bit different. So that's motion graphics for you. Then the next one we'll talk about is 3D animation, 2D animation. I also have a 2D animation series. It's called the Pigeon Bible, where I try to do like a cartoon kind of 2D animation film about the entire Bible from A to Z, right? And then the top 3 standard 2D animation tool without watermark, but this is only for computer, right? But phone guys, don't worry, I haven't left you, but pray that God do it for you based on laptop, because you actually need a laptop to enjoy all of this. This is my 2D animation series, the Pigeon Bible, episode 1, the account of creation, episode 2, the creation of man. Okay, so I'm interested in episode 2 right now. Okay, and this is it. I can play this for you. Hopefully it doesn't take forever to load. And this is the 2D animation software which I discovered and I tested. Pretty beautiful. Just download this for your Windows, Linux, or Macs and start using it to do 2D animation. Yeah, I haven't gotten where I want to get to when it comes to 2D animation, because there's a premium tool I want to use. I've been so spoiled in the digital market that I don't even want to do anything from scratch again. Just want to automate the entire process so that I don't have to waste my time when I'm doing my works. Okay, so this is 2D animation. Is a technique used to create animation images and videos. Okay, by manipulating 2D illustrations. These are the popular ones. The one I showed you on my website, I used Moho. Moho was the tool I used to create this, but Moho is not free. But this Synfig Studio is absolutely free, and it can do practically much of what Moho would do. Alright, so the next skill, okay, did I skip 3D animation? I skipped 3D animation. The 3D animation tool, when I was learning my 7 digital skills, 3D animation was the 8th one I wanted to grab. But when I got here, I was like, bros, you ruined yourself. Oh. You ruined yourself. You just stay with the ones that you can control and you can manage. So I didn't learn 3D animation. What I did was to create a network with someone who does 3D animation. So anytime I have a 3D animation job, I would just outsource it to the guy. But here is a free 3D animation tool that you can use, which is Blender. You can download it for your PCs, for PC only, and this is a full tutorial for you to learn Blender from beginning to end. Another one that is free is Maya, but it's only free for students in big universities that are globally recognized. Else you have to pay for it, and I don't think any Nigerian school is globally recognized. So just use Blender. This is it. Just download it. Go to the link, download it, and then go to the tutorial and also download that also. So let's keep going because of time quickly. I've talked about to the animation. The next skill, copywriting. Okay, copywriting is the process of writing text or content for the purpose of advertising or other forms of marketing. The text is written to persuade a person or group to take a particular action, such as purchasing a product or service, visiting a website, or signing up for a newsletter. Copywriting can be used in various forms of media, including print, television, all of that. These are the two top industry copywriting tools. You can use ChatGPT for phone and laptop, and Copy.ai for phone and laptop also is a freemium. Is a freemium, meaning that you can use it for free to a good limit that will get you a good example. But let me just show you an example of copywriting using Copy.ai. Okay, so this is an example of the Copy.ai. I already have an instance here, digital marketing agency description, digital agency description for social media. Okay, then you can choose your writing style. If you want it to be friendly, you want it to be luxurious, relaxed, professional, bold. Look, see, digital marketing agency description. We're a digital marketing agency that specializes in social media. Our goal is to help you create and grow your business by using the power of social media. We offer services like content creation for blog, websites, social media, search engine for both organic and paid ads, paid advertising. See, that's just one. This is another one. Our team will work hard to create content and engage with you. Are you seeing? These are company. We believe social media is one of the goals. See, so these are all descriptions that you can use created by artificial intelligence that you don't really need to start writing from beginning. All right, guys, this is a ninth skill: web design and development. Web design and development refers to the process of creating and maintaining websites, and website design involves the use of UI UX, layout schemes, typography, and the overall aesthetic of the design. So a quick example of the website. This is I'll show my own website. Using my website as a visual example, let's go to my portfolio to show some of the websites I created using WordPress, which is one of the skills that I'll introduce you guys to. This is my client's website. It's about relationships and all of that. Okay, I don't want to spoil people's eyes. Okay, then this is another one about marketing, and yeah, so I built this website using WordPress, and I'm going to show you how to build your own website using WordPress for free. Okay, but the difference is that when you build a website using the free version, what they provide to you is a subdomain, and that subdomain you can't actually monetize it as much as you would a TLD website. That's a top level domain website. What I mean by subdomain and top level domain is that, for instance, now my website demotivateworld.com is a top level domain, right? Now, if I was to have this website as a free version, what I would have would be demotivateworld.com. If I built it with the free WordPress version, I'll have demotivateworld.com, demotivateworld.wordpress.com. Now, this is WordPress advertising themselves. If you do a free website with WordPress or with Wix, which is the one I'll show you, it will either be .wix or .wordpress, and you will not have full control of your website, meaning that they'll be showing whatever advert they want to show on your website. You will not be able to monetize it using Google Ads and many other advantages. Because of time, I wouldn't share. But then, if you just want to do a basic website, like I used Wix to create a website for one of my clients, this Wix.com, because it was an academic work, and then sorry about that. It was an academic work, I and it didn't really matter what level, whether I was top level domain or half level domain. What the schools just wanted was to just have the idea that they were trying to bring come alive. So if you're not really interested um in monetizing your website, you just want maybe to just have a, let's say, a portfolio or something, a link where people can go to, then just learn just learn with me using Wix, right? But then companies would not hire you to build websites with without a top level domain, even if you can actually use Wix to create a website, a good one that is top level, but then the the free one would the free one would not be a top level domain. So you definitely need to buy domain and hosting, right? Domain and hosting. So domain means domain name is, this is a domain name. Okay, so if my name, okay, my name is Iyke, not if my name was Iyke, and I want a website that is all about Iyke, and I want it in the top domain with the top TLD, the top level domain, you have Iyke.com, right? And then what hosting means is that this website now is existing on a server, and that server is being hosted by a company, which is WordPress, which is Bluehost, I mean. And for this my website, I got, when I started this journey, I didn't get the basic plan. I got the professional plan. Where the professional plan allows me, I got the professional hosting plan. What it allows me is that it allows me to build and have unlimited website, so I can have 1 million website. But then instead of me to be paying, let's say, to pay, the standard is, I think it's 67 or 68, $68 a year for hosting, and then $12 a year for domain name. What I will now pay is $12 a year for domain name and 179 $0.88 for hosting. Where I've been able to build all the websites I've shown to you on my portfolio, and some which I haven't listed here were all built using this. So I'm going to bring 1,000 people only to join me on my hosting plan, and this is the plan I intend to give the people. Okay, so if you purchase my free web and development 3 months zero to hero course guide and mentorship program while building yourself a real life WordPress website, you get a free website hosting worth $67 for a professional, okay, 67 for a professional website or blog for 1 whole year. That's the hosting. That if you wanted to do it by yourself and just go for the individual one, you pay $67, right? A free standard domain name like google.com or iyke.com, whatever your name is or your business name. This is the top level one, which allows you unlimited access to do whatever you want to do, just like my website right here. So you get that top level domain name for a whole year for free. So you're not paying the $12 for free, right? If you want to understand more about domain name and hosting, I've already explained them. It's just the name and then where the website lives. Or I'll just leave in my YouTube video about domain and hosting below, right? So the third bonus that I'm going to give, if you get my free web design and development 310 to hero course guide and mentorship program, you get a 10% discount on your basic website hosting plan for the next 5 years. So instead of this instead of this 67, is this what I wanted to give? A 10% discount. Mm, 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 okay. Get a 10% discount on your basic website hosting for the next 10 years. Then you get access to host 3 additional websites every year for free without an extra annual charge, meaning that 3 jobs of 3 new clients that you get, instead of you definitely collect money for hosting and domain and your charges, of course, right? But then the $67 that you would have paid to Bluehost or whatever hosting company, you get it for free for up to 3 times, right? If you join me. Then the next thing I'm giving is you join my tech trend community where I drop top level industry tips, news, freebies, and special offers. What's more, for your 35,000 naira, you get this presentation for free with 2 legendary books, one on animation and the other on selling. You might not need this one, but everyone needs this one. Needs this one. Then what else? You join our web guard, that's web design and development, stakeholders and CEO WhatsApp group where we talk business offers, deals, sponsorship and future product. And I have a lot in my archive that I'm going to achieve this year. And you join my community, we definitely do this together, right? Then you join our digitized career association WhatsApp group where we share industry standard digital job posting in all Nigerian states every day for all the skills discussed in the presentation. So jobs on digital marketing, companies that are looking for digital marketers, they're looking for web design developers, they're looking for 2D animators, they're looking for motion graphic designers, they're looking for video editors, they're looking for graphic designers. Every day we post those job requests on that group. Then we learn to implement affiliate marketing with blogging using an international affiliate marketing program that is absolutely free. My brother, you don't want to miss this. Then additionally, you're going to learn SEO as a beginner. And I just added this because this was one of the last skills I actually acquired. And you're going to get all of this for 35,000 naira. Okay, so now I said my vote me for president consideration. I know that some people may not have the 35K right now with them at once, so I'm allowing the first 100 people to pay 20K and balance the later when they started the course. Now I've not told you what this course is all about. What the web design and development course is all about. Yes, you'd you understand full stack development from beginning. You learn UI design hierarchy. You learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is the traditional coding, and then you're going to learn as do it yourself. You learn WordPress and you do it yourself. So whatever business or whatever brand or whatever portfolio, or if it's just a blog that you just want to create, you would create that and then monetize that while you're learning it. You see, my first website I built was this your ecstasy for my client. By that time, I already bought this domain name for myself, but I was too busy. And when the job came, I started. So um, I watched this video. That's the video. Video from A to Z to create this website, which was the first for my clients. Right? I want, I want to sit around and show you. But if you look at it, you will notice that they are quite similar. Right? I watched this, and so as he was building, I was building. And by this time, I already bought my professional domain name and hosting plan. So I was just watching it, and also at that time I already learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. But then you might collect money for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is a secret, but you don't need to waste your time building a website with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Like I wanted to show you an instance using Wix.com, right? So let's do that. Okay, this is it. So where I goes, let's say just collect list, display, know myself, share knowledge. Alright, so this is just them asking you so that they can help you and build a better site, right? Let's just leave it to blogs and forms. So this is just building a website weeks. But there was put in mind that this is a sub-level domain website, okay? Using Wix. So let's go back to my offer, right? So if you're interested in this offer, click the link below to purchase it, right? You have the 35k at once, right? Go ahead and just pay that using either of the payment method. You can actually pay with the pay stack detail and send a receipt to me, or you can actually just enter my DM and then pay directly after chatting me up with that. But then if you don't have any laptop or you're not interested in learning web design and development, okay, I got something for you here. You can go to my Ihemere online money discount program, right? And definitely you find yourself online in this program, right? And even if you've gotten this web design and development program, right, you can just check that out to see it, and then you can recommend it to a friend who doesn't have a laptop